Hey, it's Hippie Dave in the South. It's January the 24th. It is 11:55 and it is 73 degrees. I got my new magazines. And today we're going to have a treat. Different. Just went for the Mini 14. Now we're going to something different. But yet another carbine at that. So what do we have here? What do we have here? Naturally the sun ain't right. Can't ever get my lighting right, but you can't really plan on anything when you're outside. So, to cut it short, got my Redball magazines. This is not the first test fire. I did fire some through it, and they worked flawlessly. But I will say one thing, they worked flawlessly with Fiocchi ammunition. So I have three different types of ammunition. I have the Fiocchi. I have the good old junker clunker, what people call the Tula ammo, whatever they call it. And this here is the brass Max, also Tula ammo, speed loader. But if you look at the difference, that box didn't open with a shit. Yeah, you got the old steel versus brass, and in fact, it looks like the steel casing, that's a bronze, and the other one looks like copper. Anyway, I had some of these Tulas before when the factory magazines were jamming up, that when it was misfeeding, they get in a 3-point jam or what have you, and it'd nose up in there and it would push the bullet further in the case. So naturally I pulled them out of service, and I'm sitting there looking at this one wondering if it ain't one, and it got tossed back in there by accident, and I don't think it did, comparing it to another one. So anyhow, I find out that, you know, a lot of this has to do with the ammunition. Also, like anything else, you get what you pay for. So, what we're going to do, I can't even see that doggone sun in the south there. I should be totally turned around the other way. But that's alright. So what I'm going to do, I'll go ahead and I'm going to load up a Redball. And I am going to start out, I got a couple targets I'm going to set up down there. I'm going to start out and put probably either just 3 or I'm going to put 6 of the steel case. And the other one I'm going to put in these, which I already know that these would misfeed a little bit, but they worked flawlessly in the Redball. The stock magazine, they didn't feed very well. Now, I think I figured out what it is, what's wrong with them stockers. I'm not going to say right now because I'm not exactly sure. And between tidbits from everybody else on YouTube, and I think I might have figured out it's just one little thing that's wrong with them magazines, and it works differently on the rifle carbine as opposed to the pistol. But that's for another time. So right now, let's get going with this. All right, ready to rock and roll. Get on our sight down there. Yeah, and that's crazy on this camera. Looks to be 900 miles away, but it's not. Alright, naturally, there's not a level piece of ground anywhere. But we can see the target. Target's fairly stationary. It's easier to line up sights that way. Take the little ones on later. Here we go. There's my 4 shots. Let's see if I can see, and I can't see anything. And it looks like I'm trying to figure out how the hell, if I'm aiming down there, all them bullets went there. Alright, I gotta see this shit for myself. What the hell? So I got 6 of the Tula brass, or not the brass, excuse me, the steel case, and let's see what they do on live cam here. That's what I like. Shoot the cheap ammo without missing a lick. No misfeeds or nothing. Oh. But I can see that it's still not. And that front sight was not tight to begin with, so that's why I got knocked loose so easy. Let me go down here and look at this. Stand by. Got it adjusted left and down some more. See if I can bring that closer to that main bullseye. I'm using the cheap ammo, the steel case, Tula. Alright, 6 rounds. Go take a look, see. Oh, that's getting a lot closer, isn't it? I can see. Okay, so we just need to go left a little bit more, take my time, and I should be able to put. I'll have to look back at the tape to see which 3 hit closest to the bullseye in which order, but stand by, and I'm going to load up 6 more cheapies. Alright, here we go. Cheap Tula steel case ammo. 6 more. Come on, man. Alright, see what we got. I guess the wind blowing. And when I swapped off up over here, kind of foobarred my sight picture, but there's only 2 out of all that I fired. Alright, so what I have to do is work on my sight picture to make sure. And bear's just got to go to the left now. Got quite a few there by the bullseye. Well, load 9 more. Might have to go for a rapid fire test here. This video is getting kind of long. Alright, 9 rapid. Now we'll have to wrap this one up and make part 2. Still using the steel cased Tula ammo with a Redball magazine. So far, this magazine has worked flawlessly. Nine down the pipe. Stand by, I just realized shooting down there lower I'm going to take off my tractor seat if I don't look out. We can't have that. Yeah. Keep the possibility of it. Here we go. I would say that's a hell yeah. Just to let the man know that that I got this rifle from, that ordered it for me. His name is Lee. That I've been around long enough to know that you can't buy anything anymore, usually with a little something being wrong with it. So I'm very pleased with this rifle. With a little bit more tweaking, it's going to be a bad mofo. Hippie in the South, out.